What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about the Christmas event in ROX. Also, if you want to hear my honest and brutal feedback about this event, make sure to stick around until the end of the video, because I'm not going to hold back. But before we start the video, do you have problems AFK grinding in ROX? Do you always worry that you may overcharge or the battery of your phone, tablet, or laptop may overheat? Do you worry about your electricity bill when grinding using your personal computer that is running for days non-stop? Or do you encounter intermittent connection from your internet service provider, which disconnects your character when AFK grinding? Well, if that is the case, then UgPhone can solve all of your problems. UgPhone is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud, and it does not consume the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect phone for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop.
Nice.
You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play and grind multiple games simultaneously. As you can see, my Shura and Royal Guard are AFK grinding at the same time. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. So if you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. And you can also use my invitation code, which really helps me out. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. So after the maintenance earlier, the Christmas event in ROX has also been launched. This event will run from December 19 to January 1, 2025. At the same time, the Looty map is now available in the game, and that is where you will be doing most of this event's activities. The first activity in this event is the Winter Sign-In. Basically, this is the same as any other sign-in activity in ROX. Just log in daily and sign in to get the following rewards. Now, in order to complete the sign-in for this activity, you need to find Santa in Looty. And the best way to do that is to click the Santa icon in the event window. And you will be directed to the exact location of Santa in the Looty map. Next on the list is the Epic Journey. This is basically a 6-activity event where you need to complete all those activities in order to get all the event rewards. The event rewards for the Epic Journey is shown in the progress bar at the bottom side of the window. For every milestone that you complete, you will get the Sweet Winter Dream Box, which gives you a chance to get the Christmas Sasquatch mount. Take note that the mount is not guaranteed, as the box is based on RNG. Here are example clips of each activity for the Epic Journey. For the first activity, which is the surprise delivery, you just need to deliver a Christmas gift. From the reindeer NPC going to the delivery man NPC. And that's basically the mechanic of this activity. For the second activity, which is the Eve of Celebration, you just need to eliminate Cookie and Mist Case Bandits in order to get the Lost Firework and Ward Breath. Once you have collected a lot of those materials, you can submit these items to the Cookie Foreman NPC to progress the quest. For the third activity, which is the Celebration Commencement, you need to set off fireworks that are located in the Looty map. This is very straightforward. Just roam around the map and set off as much fireworks as you can in the given time. For the fourth activity, which is the Nightmare Cruiser, You just need to eliminate the nightmare cruisers when this activity is ongoing. For the fifth one, which is the energy armament, during this activity, there will be energy crystals around the looty map. Just gather energy fragments from those crystals and submit it to the factory manager NPC. And for the final activity, which is the ward tracking, just submit all the ward breaths that you have accumulated from the first 5 activities in your journey. You will be submitting these materials to the witch NPC, and in return, you will get event materials as a reward. A very easy and straightforward set of activities, although I'm not particularly fond with this event because it is quite time-consuming. For the next activity in the event, which is the Garmin Invasion, this is basically a new instance in the game. The main goal of this instance is to inflict as much damage to Garm within the given time frame. During this instance, you and your party mates will be given a specific rating based on the number of damage and deaths that you incur inside. So the higher the damage and the less deaths that you have, the higher your rating for this activity. After you have met your desired rating, you can simply exit the instance to claim the rewards. Take note that this event is only available at the specified time shown in the screen. I will post another video about the Garmin Invasion as I don't really want to upload a very lengthy video. And last but not the least on the Christmas event is the Christmas Splendor activity. Well, this is not really an activity, as this is where the game is more or less promoting the pay-to-win aspect of this event. Here, you can spend real money in order to have a chance in getting the event mount and costume. Now that we have seen the activities for this event, let's now check out the event store. This is where I was quite turned off, because the shop only contains cosmetic items and there are no available progression materials that can be exchanged. At the same time, you cannot get the event costume and headgear by exchanging the event materials that you have accumulated. This is way different from what we had last year, as you can easily get the event costume and headgear by exchanging the leaves that you were able to collect. The only cosmetic item available in the shop that is guaranteed is the bouncy raccoon headgear. If you want to get the earmuff headgear, you have to get the Frosty Fairy Tale box, which is also based on RNG. So you have to be lucky in order to get the earmuff headgear for this event, because the chances of getting this headgear is very low. Now, if you're wondering, how about the costume? Is there a way to get the costume in the game? Unfortunately, I think the only way to get the costume is through the Christmas Splendor activity, where you have to use real money in the game. What's worse about this are the packs that you buy doesn't even guarantee that you will get the costume and mount. Here's an example. For the costume pack, you only have a 10% chance to get the event costume and headgear, while for the mount pack, you only have a 2.5% chance to get the event mount. So if you're okay with just getting the headgear, I would recommend that you stick with the Frosty Fairy Tale box in the event store. Just hope for the best and pray to the RNG gods. However, if you really want to get the event costume, I don't think that there are other options in the game, except for spending real money for an RNG pack. Overall, I'm not really excited or happy about this event. This is more like a cash grab from ROX. If you compare this to the previous Christmas event, the activities and mechanics are basically recycled from last year. I also don't like the fact that they have restricted the Garmin Invasion to a specific time. I mean, not everyone will be available during those times, especially during the holiday season, as most players are probably busy with a lot of things in real life. But the main change that they did for this year's Christmas event are the rewards that you can get in the event store. They made it more pay to win, creating a paywall in order to get the main event rewards. At least last year, you can still get the event cosmetics using the event materials in the game, as well as the progression materials available in the shop. I'm not really sure why, but out of all the things that they could have changed in this event, the one that they chose is the addition of a paywall, which is really bad. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.